as I could see was nothing but people caught out in like a trap. And I know this place was hell, but I said, I don't care. If this is death, I still believe in God. Then I was snatched right out of that place and taken to another place of life and back into my body, and I started screaming, that's all right, I'm dying for God. And so as I was sitting there, I was snatched into all kind of religions and brought back into the dressing room. I didn't know what was going on. So I got ready to get up off the table.
You actually felt you were dying.
I saw death. I saw it. I mean, I had built my whole life on real estate and what I had in the bank. And I saw it all like a big joke. I don't know if you stick a match to a piece of paper. For a moment, it stands up after it's burned, and then you touch it and it crumbles. I saw the whole world crumble behind me, and all I had was nothing. I had to leave all of that in the world, and I couldn't even tell my mother bye. I was dead. I was dead, and I started crying. I said, Lord, I don't want to die, and I don't want to die. I can still box, and I was just talking to God. I can still box. He said, I don't want your money. I want you. So as they laid on the table, I'm coming back into my body, and I told my doctor, there was 8 men in the room, to move his hand because the thorns are making him bleed. And blood started running down my face. And I told the other ones to move their hand because the blood on his hands was making, his bleeding on his hand, and on my feet there was blood. All the places where Jesus had died. And I never believed in Jesus. I wasn't going to go for it. I never would have. But let me tell you, Jesus is alive. I started screaming, Jesus Christ is coming alive. And I walked out of that room, I jumped up off the table and hit in a cold shower. I had to fight 8 men to get into a cold shower because that's the last thing you want an athlete to do after a fight, is to get into a cold shower, and there was no hot water. I started screaming words like, hallelujah, I've been born again.
Really?
And so in the dressing room, so I come out, and then from my stomach, the lower part